Oh, how YouTube is always slow now. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Greetings to no one. Greetings to nobody. Let's start off this with putting these champion items to good use. John 4, son of John 3. So YouTube said that this was not working, and I was like, I'm just going to wait until somebody comes in. And if nobody comes in, then I guess they're right. But maybe they're wrong. Maybe they're just that broken. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Okay. Let's do this. All right. Let's see. John, I think it's just you and me, man. But you know what? Maybe we play the Jazz. Maybe the Jazz will be the, Maybe the Jazz will bring all the boys to the yard. I have 2 streams up. Oh no! What? That's so weird. It doesn't say I have 2 streams up. YouTube, you're drunk. Go home. Steven, I don't know. It only says I have 1. How do I cancel one that I can't see? That's like some kind of YouTube hell. Bonus stream. I can't see that. So Joel, I can't see the other stream. I have no idea what it is. I see Monday Night MCOC Hangout. Let me click on that. Wait, I'm broadcasting in 2 different broadcasts on 1 channel? And Amon said, keep doing what you're doing, ignore the hater. I got a super chat and a broadcast I can't even see? What the heck is this life? What multiverse is this? Well, thank you, Amon. Amon. And Mama Bear. And I would never have known you donated. So for those of you, I can only see the other comments unless I'm reading 2 different comments, but I don't think that's going to be a good idea / possible. So why don't everybody, I just put the super chat in, so why don't everybody go to the other broadcast? Is this how people somehow, like, steroid their views? They just find ways to broadcast in 2 different broadcasts in the same time on their channel? How is that even legal? How is this even possible? Okay. So, those of you in... Alright, y'all. I am sending the other people in the stream. This is the strangest thing I've ever seen. Alright, I am back. I just told the other broadcast that I'm here, but the one that I see is the one with Mr. Wolf and John 4, son of John 3. And Jed just came in and Shane G. So we're like splitting our audience accidentally. That's never happened. I'm so confused right with you. I've never even seen that. How is that even a thing? Amon, thank you for your $10 holla. Now look, man. There's this belief when it comes to quote-unquote haters that you're just supposed to ignore them. I don't believe in that because I've become a much better YouTuber over the years, realizing that sometimes I just made a bad video or a mistake, or I could have made a average video, a good video, if I had forgotten or not forgotten to include something. So I appreciate constructive feedback. If you're gonna threaten my life or something, well, that's not constructive. That's just, well, kind of scary. But if you're gonna say, Prof, I'd enjoy your channel more if ... so be it. What's up, Inslane? That's Steven. That's so crazy. Amon, I agree, but you know, you gotta realize that human beings just want to be loved, and when they see other people getting attention and love, the jealousy comes from a place where they're like, why not me? Why are they getting the attention? So, like, it makes me sad that they hate because I want them to be more successful than I've ever been. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I don't think hating somebody is gonna get you to be successful. Earth25, YouTube is drunk! Well, Legacy, you gotta understand that as a female young YouTuber, you're going to only get more of those, and the older you get, the creepier they're gonna get. And I wish I could say that that's dramatic, but that's just the internet in a game that like 95 or 90% of males dominate. So you've got to develop a thick skin, Legacy, if you're going to stay on YouTube, because the creeps are going to be coming for you, and you've just got to block them and not let them get to you. Jason, what's your question? All right. Let's try that again. Some of you didn't hear the jazz properly. You're in the wrong chat. Shane G, I try to give good advice every now and then. I'm a college professor for officially full-time, like, 12 years. Logan the Wolf, I have not. Thank you, 25. Let's dance to it, man. Celebration time. We're starting a charity channel. And I would never have started a charity channel had you all not been so generous for 6 years. So you all, and I'm not just talking finances. I'm talking showing up to these streams every day and just being good. By the way, if you don't see Inslane commenting and Killzone Trooper commenting, I'm sorry, but your comments are not visible to me because there's 2 streams going on at once. And here's the thing. I don't know how I'm going to stop both. Oh, Mama! Let's go! Right now! Mama's drinking! Yes! Let's stop the presses. Let's turn off the lights. It is officially a Mama Bear stream. Okay. Inslane. Let's support Mama Bear tonight. She's drinking. That's like, that should be the slogan of her channel. Let's support Mama Bear tonight. She's drinking. Oh, I am so happy. I'm on 2 hours of sleep. I have eaten 0 meals today. I've had a couple of snacks. Triple Z, I can see you now. There we go. I'm sorry. I've never seen that. I have no idea what's going on. By the way, we're going to go until Mama Bear goes on, but I want to make sure she can leave. Mama, are you ready for me to start off this drunken fiesta? I also need to, someone else. Kick Rocks, I need a $5 super chat in the wrong chat, Plasma. I don't even know how super chat. I mean, I'm sure they're going to come to the channel, because technically, but like, there was generous super chats that I never saw except for Ramon's. Kick Rocks, thank you for both super chats. Kick Rocks, did you get my voice memo with the updates? Yo. Oh, Triple Z, you know what? we'll just make an exception, and even if nobody donates the rest of the night, which again, if you don't want to, don't do it. I'm not saying that for people to donate. I'm just saying if it doesn't happen, we're still going to add her name on the wall. The Kraken. Rob says that, hey, Prof sent you online a tweet that could be a story. Like a new YouTube video story we need to cover on the channel. John Hildersheim, please keep all people affected by Twitter. Yeah, John, I'm in Oklahoma, and the town of Claremore was hit really bad. Just so much. Alright, let's open 100 later. So, the Kraken, for the first time ever, YouTube glitched, and they started... Jason, John Hildersheim is a new member! Well, you know what? John, you technically, with the membership, got Israel's name up there. We're putting your name up there, of course, too. Israel lives in Enid, Oklahoma. Literally lives in the town. What's up? Oh, well, John, I don't care. I'm putting your name up there. $5 is $5, man, no matter how you renew it. Thank you for the renewal. Let me check. I am blocking the screen. Okay. 1 second. Sorry, I gotta make sure Israel's not hurt by a tornado. So did Enid take a direct hit? Okay. Tornado. I will check this in a moment, but let's use this time to call Mama, who's also a fellow drinker.
Hello.
Mama, let's just say that this has been the strangest night of 2024 on this channel with multiple broadcasts going at once, and I can only see one.
Yeah, that was weird. I only saw the bonus stream one.
So, I literally don't know what happened. All I know is that I think we broke YouTube. Like, how are you supposed to be able to stream
in two places at once
on one channel? That's like saying I'm streaming the same broadcast in two different places on ESPN. Well,
it's extremely odd. I'll say that.
Well, we can say that y'all were here for the one night that we had Prof Hoff and Prof Hoff 2, even though it's under the same channel name. Kickrocks, are you saying your day's been bad or just it's been a bad day all around? I'm a big fan of Bill Walton. He was my hero growing up. He and I both suffered from debilitating stutters to the point that we could not speak normally. Forget public speaking. We couldn't speak sentences. We just would have our sentences trip over each other, and so he became a broadcaster like I did, obviously before me, and he passed away to cancer today. So my channel's charity foundation is going to definitely honor him. Okay, Kick Rocks.
You had a stutter?
So I had such a bad stutter in kindergarten that I failed speech. They kicked me out of the class and they said, "We can't help this guy. He's a lost cause." And the last words that my teacher used for me were, "Son, I don't know what you're going to be doing, but you're not going to be speaking in this life."
Well, you threw pie in her face, didn't you?
And it was banana cream.
Uh-huh.
John watched the damage close to Harrison, Arkansas? What happened?
What's going on? Is it Armageddon and nobody told me?
Well, I saw that Chicago got hit with some crazy weather.
Yeah, we had some storms. But I mean, like, trees, I mean, it wasn't anything that I got scared of.
Yeah, but you're also somebody who's fought off a home invasion with your dog in the last couple years.
Oh, this is true.
That was one of the craziest stories. I'll always respect how calm you were when you talked about how you almost got robbed. Or murdered. Or both.
Hey, Lily is the true hero of that story.
There's no question. Even though I'm somebody that is able to live poor so I can give away rich because I have no pets, no plants, and no kids. At least not yet.
You have to admit, though, that Lily is one of the chillest dogs you've ever met.
There's no question that if I was not allergic to the dander that dogs bring in, and I realize that some dogs are hypoallergenic, and I think I'd be okay, but I'd hate to find out I wouldn't be. There's no question that Lily is the ideal dog. I knew this dog who kind of reminded me of, quite honestly, myself as a puppy dog, where every time they met the person, they just loved them and didn't bark. But my church mom's dog is like the spawn of Satan to everyone but her.
That's like my sister's dog. My sister's dog is a few sandwiches short of a good picnic.
No matter how you slice it? I've never heard that phrase.
No matter any which way. She's a little cuckoo.
Cuckoo for...
She's a beautiful dog, but she's psycho.
By the way, I want you to know that we can do like a crystal opening at like 9:50, and then I can wrap up and play the jazz, and you can leave and get ready, and then we'll just raid your stream.
Okay, I have a 7-star to open tonight.
Oh, now you've got...
And Incursions 7-star.
Now you've tickled my fancy. Westy has labeled everybody in the chat moist. You know what, Mama? If you're drinking... What are you drinking, the usual?
Vodka and Red Bull.
Well, if you're doing that...
Huh?
We gotta turn off the lights. I mean, it's a mama bear. Do y'all like it when I match the blue shirt with the blue glasses? I think it makes them pop a little bit. I can't think of myself now on YouTube without these blue glasses. I feel like a mixture between Elton John and, I don't know, maybe somebody who got hit by a bus.
Huh?
I look at myself and I'm like, I see myself with hair and blue glasses and I like it, but I don't know. I'm still getting used to it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not forget the Kraken's blue hat, which in the darkness actually looks bluer.
It's like the bow that would be on top of the present, the Kraken blue hat.
Well, what happens if the bow is a 4?
You know, vodka and Red Bull is dangerously good.
Uh-oh. Is this your first?
It's my second.
Does that mean that you could chug them down and not notice the effects?
I mean, it's going down really quickly because it's the good vodka, it's blueberry Red Bull, and it's a dangerous combination.
Well,
I got it in my favorite Venom cup.
So, Bama Boy and Haddon, sometimes in life when you try to bring something back, you have to ask for forgiveness instead of permission. And so far, the emails that made every stream that I broadcast be unmonetized with the jazz have not reappeared. So there is not a coincidence in life, y'all, between bringing back the Prof Off Jazz for the first time since like 2022. Maybe even, how long has it been? How long did we say goodbye to the jazz? Has it been 2 or 3 years?
I don't think it's been 3 years.
Well, I'm trying to get back to what made my channel special. I think I still do some of it, but I don't do most of it. And what I've got to remember is you can make a lot of money off haters. You can do a lot of good in this world with the hate that people give you when it's in the form of cash. And I had those videos that would get like 50,000 views because people would just watch me suffer on live TV over and over again. They were addicted to the true node of their lives, masochism. And so now I realize that even though I can't explain to you, I mean, you all know this, right? Imagine going from watching YouTube tutorials for an hour about step-by-step instructions on how to counteract each phase of the boss to being live on YouTube without those tutorials. Like, it's terrifying. Inslane says, did you like the vodka?
I think he was talking to Legacy, but I love vodka.
Blackbeard, Prof, I'm having chocolate ice cream with hot fudge and whipped cream. I love that combo. Although I actually think I prefer, because of flavors, I prefer the white ice cream with the hot fudge and the whipped cream.
Legacy, I have to say this. I know you're only 15, but it's about time you start building your tolerance.
Yes, because here's what goes on. I talk to my students about this, but social media rewards hate and victimization with likes. And likes give you this false sense that you're famous and that you matter. But really, you're not famous, and the post is not helping society. And so...
Well, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the vodka.
Really? I was trying to be like a dad and talk about how she's got to develop a thick skin because people are going to flirt with her and be creepy. And you're like, you got to develop a taste for vodka. You better start drinking. One is a Christian parent, and one probably just got arrested by DHS.
I'm the only one in my family who's never been arrested.
I love so much that you had that ready to go.
I'm proud of it. I'm the only one that has never been arrested in my family.
How in the world? I was thinking Mama was going to be like, hey, I'm a good parent. I have not had DHS take away my kids. And I was going to be like, I'm sorry, I'm always going to play. Hey, I am the only one in my family who has never been arrested.
I am the fun mom, Triple Z. You can ask all my kids' friends. Okay, here's a true story.
Brian Vado! Hopefully you showed up to the right live stream. By the way, there's probably got to be somebody out there who's still in the wrong live stream. If you're not in the Monday night one, if you're in the bonus stream, which bonus-wise is broken, I cannot see your comments, and I honestly have no idea what happened. Mama Bear.
Boy, born and raised in Chicago. Both of my parents were born and raised in Chicago. But I think I was 15 when I started drinking regularly. And by regularly, I mean like 2 wine coolers on the weekend. Bartles and James wine coolers.
Kick Rock's Mama Bear has been saying that since before COVID.
Saying what?
It's time to leave Chicago.
I wish I could.
You can in about 12 years.
I'm like 4 or 5.
Okay, one of us is more optimistic than the other. Look, all I'm saying is when I get into my 80s, I am taking legal gummies every night. I'm drinking a glass of wine at dinner. John with another $1. Holla, John. Thank you. That is $6, I think.
You want to live to be 80 years old?
No, but if I have
I don't
to be,
either.
if I have to be, I might as well eat ice cream, drink wine, and take some federally legal gummies to relax.
Yep.
Earth 25, that is weird. Y'all, I know that there have got to be more people than 26 people here, but I think that we're splitting the viewership tonight. We're splitting the viewership, we're splitting the donations, we're splitting the sanity. I've become a quadruplet, and the fourth child is the black void. It's the black void in YouTube. Kick Rocks, you just made a dangerous deal with God.
Yeah, or the devil, whichever way you look at it.
Well, they're kind of brothers, if you think about it.
Well, they are brothers.
I truly believe that Satan and God give you emails every day in your brain. And you can listen to either, and you can open either. But it's your choice which path you're going to follow. But we don't determine the thoughts in our brain. We get emails from both of them, and it's just up to us, using free will, which ones we read and which ones we follow. Kick Rocks, that is why you are subscribed to this channel. Although sometimes, when people see how bad I fight in in-game content, they do start saying the name Jesus more. Remember when I did The Abyss and 1,000 people were here? And people were like, this is BS. This guy has this reputation that he sucks at the game, but he just did 3 straight one-shots. I'm like, are you mad because I'm fighting perfectly? Like, that was a weird moment in my life.
Well, I think you should do more videos with content and stuff.
Well, there's no question. I wish, but I don't, the winner of Woe, I just refuse to record because you know the strategy. You just got to use Unit Man. So,
yeah.
Why is that compelling content? Oh, good. He used 6 revives instead of 10. What a guy. No, that's just I hate winter, like Spring of Woe or Winter of Woe. I think it's so hard now that the rewards don't match the difficulty. So, John, I'm scrolling up. Next week, I'm going on a date with a lady I've been talking to for about 5 months. So you've been talking to her for 5 months, but you've never gone on a date. So you've been in like a friend zone, or have you been pursuing this woman romantically and just taking it slow? So many questions. I'm going to shut up and listen to you give the answer. Derek Whalen, so great to see you. Derek, I'm sorry. YouTube is drunk. Y'all, if you are not watching we've got 33 people here now, but I think we've got at least 40 people between both broadcasts, but I cannot see the comments of the bonus stream.
I'm a little tipsy, so I might just go into Act 8.3 tonight on my stream and see what
Mama!
happens.
That's genius! Throwaway 2911. Where did you send it? I will definitely review. You know, I gotta say, some people give me a really hard time with the fact that I do crystal opening reactions. But I kind of invented that with my journalism background, and I get submissions still almost every day from people that want me to react to them, and I don't ask them to do it, they hit me up. So, like, at some point, you've just got to respect the fact that I'm farming stories that then I react to as content. But to say that it is ethically incorrect to react to a crystal opening that someone wants you to react to is one of the weirdest ethical arguments against the channel I've ever seen, because literally it's not accurate.
Right?
When somebody says, Prof, can you please react to my opening? And then you get an email like, this guy is such a scammer. He just borrows other people's content. And I'm like, do you realize that there are entire YouTube videos channels that just react to things and they never do their own content once. My reaction videos make up like 20% of my content, but some people, it's like there's a double standard hypocrisy where they're okay if it's a movie or they're okay if it's a product. But if you're looking at somebody's crystals and trying to pretend to be them, you're a clickbait cracker. In Slain, I have the other stream up that I can check, but I'm not going back and forth. Mr. Wolf, I forgot about your 10th 7-star. God, we've got so many videos that we need to record, including... Oh, man, I'm going to have to get off this arena because we got so much to do. Mama, it's already 9:31.
Well, you better get working.
I know. Stop quoting.
I better get drinking.
Well, for us, they're one and the same. So, John, are you saying I never think I would or because you haven't yet, or did you? And that is a past reflection of your sociological expectations.
How did he block that?
Wait, by the way, Israel says, I don't see a tornado alert. I'm going to say commenters were freaking out. Who are you fighting, Mama?
Sauron.
No.
I have a love-hate relationship with him. I love to use him. I hate to fight him. Much like most of the men in my life.
Four words. You know the door.
Why are you crying?
Wait.
I told you that story.
Would you all like to hear the drunk Mama Bear Why Are You Crying story about her love life? Because I feel like I need a refresher.
I told you this.
Mama, we're live on a broadcast channel. You might need to refresh my memory.
Well, I was in a relationship with a man who had a very small male appendage. And I was willing to overlook that complication. But one night we had gone out, had a lovely evening. We went to the riverboats, we went gambling, we had dinner. It was wonderful, right? Come back, boom, chicka, boom, boom, whatever.
That's how. Boom.
Dude,
Wait, stop.
crying.
Boom, chicka, bow wow.
Yeah.
What is this? The 1996 R&B classic?
Well, this is my PG version.
I know, but that is, I mean, also Derek Whalen is still on Riverboat Gambling. Heck yeah.
And so, I mean, afterwards he started crying. Okay, first of all, what man? And now, okay, I could see I'm getting my ass kicked. Oops, sorry, by Karnak.
I'm okay with that.
First of all, what man starts crying after that?
A man that realizes he's about to lose you.
I mean, I'm good. I know that. But I'm not so good.
Wait, are you saying that you were offended
crying.
that he cried after the Bow Chicka Wow Wow was over?
Yes.
Okay, I just gotta tell you this. This man, I'm sure, is a sweet, kind soul.
Well, I mean, that was the final straw for me. I was like, absolutely not.
In his mind, he was opening up himself to you because he had just given you his body. So clearly, you are giving him permission to be vulnerable. But you are...
No, it's not
okay,
like
wait.
the first
But
time we
you...
had done it.
Okay, but you are acting like this is fast food and you've just thrown your bag away in the drive-thru and you're peeling away.
No.
Oh, Ryan started crying. WTF? Cheers.
That's what I'm saying, Ryan. What kind of grown man
This is amazing.
starts crying after an intimate act? Come on.
Kick Rocks, I think you're up on the profile pic as I try to figure out how to make this conversation steered to something that doesn't make me wonder if I'm going to get an email from YouTube. Blackbeard, gotta go take a shower.
Hey, you wanted it.
Oh, Blackbeard! That is the most confident flirting I have ever seen. We gotta give Blackbeard credit. That is some confident flirting. That is... Come on, this is fast food. This is amazing.
I mean, that was kind of like the final straw for me.
Oh my gosh, did you see Triple Z's comment? That's amazing.
No.
I'm gonna have to go refill my drink, but he said he was crying because she said I've had better. And you know what the truth is? She had better with inanimate objects.
Yeah, probably.
They're bigger.
Oh, my glass is empty too. I may need another one also.
Noah says W Riz. I've actually been told that that's an L Riz if I've ever heard of one from that guy.
That's right, Killzone.
Amon basically said he ate In-N-Out and regretted it. This is one of the most amazing comment threads of all time, and I don't even know if it's happening in two different broadcasts. How is this not a multiverse? Since I said that I was going to start a second channel, which, by the way, just so you all don't think I'm some clickbait, this is the official email about the nonprofit. Dear Shane, it's my name, by the way. Thank you for your interest in Foundation Group startups, nonprofits. So the 501c3 application has been started. So I'm hoping in the next, before I leave for Alaska at the end of June.
Oh, here we go with Alaska.
Hey,
Gotta make me jealous
it's
again.
less than a month away. You've heard about it since, I think, September?
I don't want to see one freaking picture.
Well, then you better snooze me for 30 days. Of course, then you might have to block me on my...
I'll have to block you on Facebook and on my phone.
I was going to say on your phone.
That week.
All right, Kick Rocks, I'm sorry I missed your last comment about the profile pic. Let's go. Greetings, YouTube! So, this was an interesting day because I have not bought a daily card from a daily calendar in several months. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Derek says, Derek, I will. And Kick Rocks, I'll send you pictures. All of this sounds very strange. So,
I gotta go refill my drink.
Well, okay. How many of you have purchased the Relic Builder bundle? How many? Do you spend $50 cash on relics? Because here's my argument with relics. Relics didn't learn from newspapers. Newspapers started their online content for free thinking that very few people would go to their online website. But then over time in the early 2000s, people canceled their newspaper subscriptions because they realized they get the same content for free on the internet they're already paying for. And then when newspaper companies realized they were losing subscriptions to themselves, they started charging. But by then, everybody had gotten used to not spending money on newspapers, so they just stopped spending money, period, and suddenly newspapers died. Relics were supposed to be something that Kabam made exciting. And I think that the actual ability to use a relic is very exciting. Speaking of exciting, Mama Bear went to get a drink. I think it's her third at the time of recording this. And Kick Rocks is choosing Venom as the profile pic. And you know what? Because Mama Bear talked about some tears in the bedroom earlier, we're going to use Venom with the straight long tongue. If Kabam made relics behind a paywall, like they have early access bundles, that would have made sense. Because Relics are essentially chaining combos. I don't even think of relics as like making your champs better because I don't notice the difference, but I know there is a difference, especially with some champs in the way that they bind with relics. But in the same way that I just talked about newspapers, every single relic that I have, literally, was free. So if you're going to give me the ability to slowly over time, especially in like, say, Battlegrounds rewards, build up relic crystal shards for free, I'm just going to be patient because, and the tricky thing is I'm glad Kabam did it this way. Because imagine if a 6-star relic was the difference between winning and losing in Battlegrounds. Like a 5-star relic and a 6-star relic were that big of a deal in the difference. But I don't notice the difference at all. So you could have a 3-star relic that wins you a fight to me as much as a 6-star. I'm sure that's not true when you look at the numbers, but it feels like it's more true than certainly worth it to spend money. If Kabam wants people to spend $50 on a 6-star relic crystal that's not even a Nexus, then they've got to lower the price. Or they've got to make it a Nexus, but I gotta be honest, even if they made it a Nexus, I'm not buying this trash. So, we need to talk about how out of touch the Kabam marketing team is, because they think that in 4 days I will probably purchase this. And I'm looking at this like, I'm just gonna wait and get it for free, thanks. Mom, are you here?
I'm here.
Apparently you need a profile pic with a small appendage.
No, I got Venom.
You did. You definitely did. I'm enjoying these comments. So, my bottom line with this video is quite simply to say, you gave it away for free and now you think people will pay for it. And I'm sure there might be a few suckers that will spend money. I don't even think I would spend $20 on this. Let me see if I'm wrong, though, because I love a live poll.
Here's the deal, though, with relics. They haven't added any new champs to the relics either.
Right. So most of the time, you're getting somebody that you've already duped and have several SIGs of.
Exactly. So why would you pay money for that?
Gosh, Mama. You're making a lot of sense, which ironically has cost Kabam a lot of dollars. And yet they still don't seem to understand that this is not going to work. And they're even willing to be like, why are relics such a failure when it comes to cash? I don't understand. I think they're the fortune cookie with the Chinese food in America check. Because I said that once and somebody's like, Prof, we don't have fortune cookies in China. We have self-respect. I'm like, Americans don't care about self-respect when it comes to Chinese food. They want a stale cookie for free and lottery numbers that haven't won ever. I don't know how we got off on that tangent, Mama.
I don't know either. I was just listening.
Okay.
I was being a good student, and I wasn't taking notes.
Well, Legacy, are you saying that... Yeah, those of you, if Legacy is saying how much would you spend for this, I literally... If that was $2, I still wouldn't spend it. Because I can get a free fry and an apple pie on Friday at McDonald's for $1.55 in my hometown. And if you're saying, it's the white trash guy, he's just talking about McDonald's. Yeah, I love McDonald's. And Jim Gaffigan is my favorite comedian. And he has a whole reel about McDonald's that I agree with. So, there you go. Mama, I don't know how we got off on this tangent, but I know you sometimes go to McDonald's, so I don't have to feel bad.
I agree with a regular pun when he says that relics are a necessity in 9.1, so we need a wider selection of relics. Okay. So maybe Kabam is foreshadowing.
Oh, we just changed
this relic offer.
We just changed the entire tone of this video. I was about to stop recording and say we said all it needs to be said, but now you're telling me that the reason why Kabam's bringing this back in a way is because the 9.1 beta made it a requirement to have 5 and 6-star relics?
I don't know if it's a requirement, but I have not gone into the beta yet.
Well, you talk to me every night.
I haven't gone into it.
Well, that's
Thank
because...
God. But Apparently, a regular pun is saying that they are a necessity in 9.1. But if that is the case, then they need to come out with more relics.
Yeah, and they don't want to because I think right now they view relics as something that they're making almost no money on. And so they're almost using the 9.1 hype to justify the sales. But look, if you told me, Prof, you're going to spend 100 more revives if you don't buy this offer, bring on the 100 revives.
Yeah.
Still won't get my cash. Like, literally, Darkzy says spending money on relics is crazy. Okay, I like that. Shout out DarkXZYY. That's the title of this video. Spending money on relics is crazy. And look, if you spent money on relics and you actually watch the end of this video, I'm not saying you're crazy, sweetheart. I'm just saying it's crazy.
Save your money and spend it on
crazy to think that Kabam expects this to be a good idea. All right, if you're watching live, stay tuned. If not, thanks for watching.
Good night.
You're hot? Sorry, I'll actually hit stop stream because I'm actually not drunk. I'm just tired. I actually have no idea how I'm talking this well when I'm on 2.5 hours of sleep. And that 2.5 hours of sleep came at from 10 to 12:30 a.m.
You could have called me. I was up until 3 a.m. Couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
And then slept until like 11 o'clock this morning.
But I didn't know that, so why risk having you hate me? Also, we have almost 50 people here now that have discovered. Do we have anyone still in the other broadcast? I think I left it open. If we have 11 likes, 5 watching, you 5 people. You don't understand. Legacy Sega, you're not in the right broadcast. Also, we have almost, what? We have 59 people here. That's the most we've had on a Monday night all month for sure. Hit that like button. We're still broadcasting on two separate videos of one broadcast. We split the stream. We went full Ghostbusters, kids. And let's just say we got more than just Slimer.
Yes, happy Memorial Day. And thank you to all the servicemen and women.
Yes. Also, I have a new update. A brand new update. Oh my gosh. We have got to look at this. Shout out White Mummy, who barely accepted payment for his work because he didn't expect it, but he deserved it. Mama.
Uh-huh.
I'm about to show you my new Prof Moji.
Okay.
And it is with the new glasses and the new hair. And honestly, it looks kind of freaky accurate. I'm just going to drag this on and see what happens.
Internet phrases.
This is like one of those sporting events where people wear big heads. I think that looks a lot more accurate to me than it used to. I think it kind of looks freaky accurate.
Oh, I missed it.
That's back.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I like it.
I do too. It makes me feel all grown up.
Your eyes are crossed.
Oh, that's right. My eyes are crossed. Ah!
It's like National Lampoon's. Gets kicked by a mule, her eyes goes crossed. Falls down a well, they go back to normal.
I don't know if I would have noticed that, but should we give him feedback and say thank you so much? But my channel said the eyes are crossed.
And it does kind of look like you're drooling. Pedro is right.
Okay, so thank you so much. I'm writing this to White Mom right now. The channel said the eyes look like they're what? They're or I look like I'm drooling?
There's a little white line.
The white line by my chin makes it look like I'm drooling. So take it out if possible. And what else did we have? Oh, they also said some Faces 4, I think. Faces 4 looks like I'm cross-eyed. Maybe I am cross-eyed. I don't know.
What do you see? 2 of me?
Better not cross you. I gotta say though, besides Cody called it the Prof Box, I should say, called it the name of or Prof Hulk called it the name of things that you would let's just say only experience with someone that you love.
Oh.
Or maybe someone you're at least moderately happy with. Irregular Pun says my brows are on fleek. Kickrock says the hair is my favorite. It's my favorite too.
No, I'm not the exit, but hi. Cheers.
All right, so we're going to do one more video. It's already 9:52, so we kind of ran out of time because Mama Bear... Sorry if you're going to be a little bit later than Mama. I'm going to go as fast as I can. I don't want to...
Well, that'll be easy for you.
Woo! Yeah, it's true. Okay, let's see. So... Greetings, YouTube! Mama Bear is here.
Hello, everybody.
And Kick Rocks was the top donor to choose the venom with the long tongue. And the bottom line is, we started discussing the Relic Builder Bundle on this channel tonight, but then we went to the Valiant Team Builder Bundle. And I still think for Valiant players, Titan Crystal Shards are kind of a ripoff, but Tier 4 Alpha Catalyst with half of one at $70 is the best we've seen. But Mama, I gotta tell you something.
Yes?
I gotta tell you something. Okay? XXR25 sent me over the Paragon Team Builder Bundle, and I gotta be honest, I kind of like it.
Yeah, look, what do you get here?
For Paragon players, I mean...
Oh, that's good.
You could do a lot worse. Now, I wish the price tag was more like $50, but what you lack in half of a Tier 4 Alpha, you change the Titan Crystal Shards to 7-star shards, which honestly, Titan Crystal Shards are so hard to get that 2,500 is not helpful. I actually could open a 7-star right now if I got 2,500 instead of just hearing Mama Bear preview her 7-star. So there's that, but the Tier 6 Class Catalyst Selector is a really big deal for Paragon players. And let me remind you that Tier 6 Class Catalyst Selector for Paragon, and then Valiant players, you got no Tier 6 Class Catalyst anything. If they had put 2 in there, I would have been like, alright, I see it. But you're telling me on the same Monday that I can go to the Battleground store and I can actually max out for free, if you have enough trophy tokens, the purchase I already made, if I can see it, which is the 25% Tier 6 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector. So 1.25 of these I got for free today. And it resets in about a week. But that is a really nice bonus when you consider that Paragon players are obviously not Valiant players, with both the Glory Store and the Battleground Store not really friendly to them. Or you can be like Mama Bear and just not care about the Battleground Store no matter what progression you're on. And all I have to say to that is, a lot of people agree with you, Mama. A lot of people agree with you. So, Earth 25... I would say, shout out to 51 people. We're 9 likes away. If we combined the likes of both broadcasts, we'd be at 50. I don't know if I should be proud or depressed. Probably both. Mama?
Yeah?
I think Paragon has a better value.
I was tempted to buy the Valiant offer just so that I could have the tier 4 that I needed for Venom. And then I said, wait a minute. Stop yourself, you fool. Why spend $70 now?
Is that what your subconscious tells you? Stop yourself, you fool.
Don't be stupid.
Don't be a stupid bee.
Save your money. 4th of July is right around the corner. You'll get it for much cheaper.
Fireworks, y'all. Yeah.
Sometimes the little voices in my head actually make sense.
And that saves you from making bad decisions. That also saves you dollars.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, y'all, that when it comes to what we were discussing previously, we have this idea that July 4th is kind of still a ways away because it's not June yet. But July 4th weekend is technically June 29th. No, excuse me, June 28th. So a month from tomorrow is the countdown. A month from Tuesday, the 28th of May, is the countdown to when I believe, historically, the July 4th sale should be open. Now, that means that on Tuesday, I better make a video about saving and hoarding for the next month, because that is part of my duties as a content creator of this great community. But at the same time, Mama, I just got to tell you, Paragon won. Paragon players, you won.
It's about time, because they've been the bald-headed stepchild for too long.
Yeah, I just don't get why Kabam. They thought the Tier 4 Alpha Callus fragments were so valuable that they didn't need to include anything else. But that's just not the case. Also, Blackbeard says, time for work. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. Mama, how do you feel about this? This is kind of fascinating to me. He's
Oh, Blackbeard, I'm so sorry you have to work. Because otherwise we could have had an interesting conversation. But you have to go to work, so your loss.
Hey, man, sorry you had to keep things short, kind of like Mom Bear's ex. On that note, good night, everybody.
Wait, I have to start crying now.
Oh, no.